Nick, 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 Nick.
Tango, 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 tango,
MLB
tango,
23.
tango, tango, tango.
Ah! You're crazy, man. You're crazy, Nick. You're
I don't know how many
crazy.
times we do it. Is it three? Is it five? Is it more?
I don't know. It's just as many as our hearts desire.
Oh,
You just gotta do it. It just feels nice to do.
oh my god, that was great.
You're great, Nick.
Oh fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the On Deck Circle with Nick and Tango, and we are very excited. We are here to talk about all things MLB The Show 23 because the game is here. The game is out for early access. It's out for. I wonder how many pre-orders they get and how many copies of the game they sell after. Like what percentage of the player base is playing already compared to.
I'd have to say like at least
30%?
60 to 70%.
70%? You think 70%? I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people in like chats be like, "Oh, I can't get the game yet," or "Oh, I pre-ordered the base version or whatever," which I think is weird. Like you're gonna pre-order it to not have the early access. Like I know it's obviously cheaper and whatever, so if you're on a budget, that makes sense. Or if you're buying digital, I mean, I guess it just seems funny to me. Like, oh, I'll pre-order it and then just watch all these other people play it.
Yeah.
But anyway, MLB The Show 23 is here, and man, it has been off to a hot start. There's like seeing that Twitch directory just going crazy is like I miss that. Miss that opening weekend directory because
Yeah, it's awesome and it's popping like crazy right now too as we speak.
like what was the highest it got like as far as the total directory, like probably close to 10K
For
total
one
viewers?
person or like
Or just the whole thing. Like what was the highest you saw?
the whole thing? I think opening night there was like 20,000.
Was that what it was? 20?
MLB The Show 23.
Damn, that's
yeah.
that's like massive considering.
And I think Dimmu had like 6, 7, 8,000 of those.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, lots of the big guys are doing like 1,000 plus consistently right now.
Yeah.
Kyle, Shelfie, who else have I seen? I don't follow everybody, so it's hard to keep track. But
Yeah, there's so many people that stream this game nowadays. It's crazy.
well, yeah, and especially this weekend. Like I looked,
Absolutely.
like because it shows your list of who you follow, and then it's like, oh, show more. This is the first time. Like I think I had to go to like hit show more like 3 or 4 times before I finally got to the point where I saw somebody who wasn't online, and usually it's like a week ago it's like 6 people, 3 people are on. There's times where nobody was streaming MLB The Show that I followed. People would be still live just playing other games. But
Yeah.
alas, the game is here. The excitement is at an all-time high. And Nick, I just want to know your initial thoughts on first impression, MLB The Show 23.
First impression, I love this game. I'm having a lot of fun. It's nice to see that we have something fresh and new to play instead of just, trying to force myself to play VR and events, pretty much for nothing at the very end of the MLB 22 game cycle. So it's nice. It's nice to have something else to grind. It's nice have some more stuff to do, and just happy that there's a new game here.
Yeah, you put in some serious hours in MLB 22.
71 days.
71 days. I'm at about a day and a half on this game already. I just looking right now.
Yeah.
30. I put in 34 hours since midnight Eastern on Thursday night, which
I'm gonna check and see mine.
it is what? It's Sunday morning today. Yeah, we're on Sunday morning, so basically in 2.5 days I've played.
Mine's a day and 14 minutes.
Just over 12 hours. All right.
Yeah.
Or 24 hours, sorry.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. We're going to see some people. I think we're going to see some big numbers because there's like so much to do in this game. It is almost hard to keep up.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. Like it's been just crazy.
Yeah,
Trying to figure out
Yeah.
what to do, where to start, which is a little bit of what we want to talk about today. So we've noticed, and I mean you a little bit more because you've had some really good traffic going on in your Twitch streams, but you've been telling me that you've been getting a lot of people coming in and asking like, hey, what should I do? What's the best thing to do and stuff like that, right? Lots of those kind of questions.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of that from the Twitch chat a couple times a day. Oh, Jesus.
So
Oh.
big yawns. Hey, I think we're all tired. I got so tired last night. I mean, I was still up until like 2 playing co-op or whatever, but
yeah, so that's what, like 5 my time, and I was up like 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Just to start my day.
Yeah, I know. There's the one
God.
that first night. I think like I would just about getting into bed, and you were waking up to go to work. So the time difference is it's a big one.
Crazy.
But yeah. So what's the most common question that you've been getting?
The most common question that I've been getting the past couple of days is just, what do I start with? What do I do first? You know, what cards in the game are definitely the best ones, like that you can get for free, that you can grind for, that you don't necessarily have to go flawless for or make World Series for or whatever. A lot of those kinds of questions, and like personal questions for me, like where did I start, and you know, who are my favorite players in the game, and you know, things like that.
So where did you start? Like you turn on the game. Obviously, I mean the first thing everybody kind of does is open packs and stuff. But once you wanted to like get into the grind, what was the first thing you wanted to do? Or
first thing I did was World Baseball Classic Moments, and I finished up the program. And I've been playing a lot of events, and I did the starter program, of course. Obviously, ripped a lot of packs, as you said, and played some ranked seasons co-op. So we did a lot of grinding, get a lot of the WBC content cards and everything like that, and then you know, let loose in co-op ranked seasons and everything like that. But there's still lots of other things to grind in this game.
Oh yeah. That World Baseball Classic program is like the perfect way to start off this game because it gets you a lot of cards, and like half of them are like cards you normally wouldn't get, normally wouldn't use, players that aren't like MLB players and stuff. So, and obviously coming off the excitement and the big high that everyone was on from watching the World Baseball Classic. So it's just crazy to try and figure out like where all these cards are coming from, how to get everything, because there's, you know, I don't know how many total World Baseball Classic cards in the game right now, but you can get them basically all over the game. There's different ones to find and different packs and different ones to get. Like BR has a whole bunch of them.
Events has some
BR,
of them.
Events, the program, just random packs that they give you. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a great thing to start off with. And I think a lot of people kind of started off with that. It's a nice way to ease it in. You're just playing moments or Conquest. There's a lot of, or if you want to play online, you go in the event. Yeah, that World Baseball Classic stuff has been good. The first thing
really cool.
The first thing I had to do was like, I'm just Jays fanatic. So my first goal, anytime I get MLB The Show, is like, okay, whatever Jays sort of cards are available in programs, I'm going to go for them. And then Jays Live Series collection is always the first team collection I get done. Maybe it'd be different if I, like, the first card I pulled was like Aaron Judge, then maybe I'd go for the Yankees first, but even then, still probably not. I might just sell them and buy the Jays.
I knew that was coming.
There's no way I'm completing the Yankees as my first collection. I just couldn't do it. Who am I kidding? So the first thing I did, I was like, okay, Team Affinity, I'm going all out. I'm trying to get this Bo Bichette. And I wasn't trying to discover him. I just wanted to get him as quickly as possible just because like that's, you know, the best Jays card available day one. So I'm going to go get him. And I ended up discovering him, which was sweet. That's the first card that I've ever discovered in MLB The Show in 7 years of Diamond Dynasty.
Really? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. First one. I've been close.
One.
I was so close last year, I swear, on like the Cody Bellinger milestone program.
Oh yes, I remember you told me about that. Yes.
Like one more home run in whatever I was grinding to get him earlier, I probably would have had it, but didn't save the best one to be my first one. This 97 Bichette, and I've been like doing pretty well with this card. I was doing good with him in ranked co-op last night, but yeah, I got that Bichette card as quickly as I could. And then since the Jays somehow have 0 live series diamonds, which I think some guys got robbed, but it makes it cheap. Makes it cheap for me. I mean, I overpaid for Vladdy. I spent like $10K of my pre-order pack stubs on Vlad, but yeah, he was like $10K the first day. So
what?
I don't care. Yeah,
Not even a diamond.
I think he's at like 5 or 6K now, but and he'll go down. He'll be like 1,500 by Wednesday, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, with my 30,000 pre-order stubs, that allowed me to finish that Jays collection and then get that Carlos Delgado. Finally, like the Jays collection reward, live series collection is like not garbage, because usually like last year's like 86 Tom Hankey, like that's a garbage
that
card.
Tom Hankey card was booty cheeks.
In past years, like it just has not ever really been that good. And we got a Carlos Delgado, which also gives you those crazy captain boosts. If you boost that Delgado, he's basically maxed out against righties. So
that card's gonna be cracked out of his mind. Just wait for his 99.
Amazing. So I did those, and then then I got into World Baseball Classic and other stuff that I've been doing. But for a brand new player, like where would you send them? For somebody brand new to the game, they're saying, "Hey, I just want to, get kind of a decent team. Where am I going? What should I do?"
Well, honestly, for me, I like what you said about the WBC because it kind of like eases you into it. For like a brand new player to the game, I would do obviously the starter program and the starter collections and stuff like that. Get some XP, get some stubs. I would also tackle like the conquest maps and stuff like that. Any extra showdowns that you have to do, like get some stubs, get some XP, get some packs, rip up some cards and everything like that. Pretty much for new players, I suggest the offline grind. And then, like ease yourself into like Team Affinity, the World Baseball Classic, the Negro League storylines, which I haven't done yet either, which looks amazing. Just grinding the program like crazy. The USA map is also super clutch at this time of year as well, because they have lots of stubs, packs, everything going on.
Yeah, and you get like 8 or 9 diamonds out of it now this year instead of just one guy at the end. There's like a whole,
there's like more incentive to play the USA
almost
map.
a whole team that you get. Yeah, and like just to like for everyone, there's no wrong way to start playing Diamond Dynasty. Everything you do is gonna start earning you rewards in one way or another. So just like start playing, especially now that they have XP reward path back, because no matter what,
I love it.
No matter what part of the game you're playing, you're getting XP and it's going towards that. Which is just it's nothing is better than when you just like finish a game of whatever, a conquest game or conquest map, and then all of a sudden you're getting I get like Team Affinity packs, I'm getting XP reward path packs, you get like 10 packs after finishing a game, and like that's the best. So yeah, it's super awesome that they brought it back, and that it goes for like 50 days. So by the end of the of the reward path, you're going to be getting so much of that repeatable XP. It's gonna be nuts. So
yeah, that's gonna be really fucking sick. It's pretty clutch.
So who are your top 5, we'll say, your favorite cards to use so far that you've unlocked?
My favorite cards to use so far that I've unlocked, oh my god, my number one,
I know who your number one is.
Easily Edouard Julien. I fucking love that card. He's been an absolute beast for me. A couple other cards that I've really enjoyed so far is Nolan Arenado. They changed up his stance a lot this year. So he's been pretty amazing for me. Also really, really enjoying using Lars Nootbaar. Obviously, all the cards I'm going to be saying, for the most part, are World Baseball Classic cards because they're the cards I've been using the most. Kensuke Kondo has also been amazing. And for the pitching side of things, I know people said that Camilo Duvall wasn't going to be as good as he was last year, but he's still been pretty solid for me, even though they did change his windup and everything like that. I've really enjoyed using him and Jonathan Loaizaga. Yeah,
Loaizaga's he's always nasty. That outlier sinker. That Julien, you're beast mode with that Julien. We were playing that card. That's my guy. And you were like 4 for 4 with that dude.
That's my guy right there, bro. He's saying he's gonna be my second baseman until I get like Mike Moustakas or something like that. Like he's got the numbers, he's got the defense, he's got okay speed. Plays everywhere, really. Well, not really, but like second base, first base, third base, corner outfield positions. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to think of like who. What is there no way to see? Sorry, see your stats with guys. I just pulled up Ken Griffey Jr. It shows his attributes, parallels, marketplace. Like, it doesn't show his stats. What? That's weird. That can't be right. Oh, it does for Anyway, sorry. That was weird. Yeah, my favorite so far, I mean, Bo Bichette, I've loved using him. I was using Griffey in co-op last night, and he's been amazing. That Kung Kwan dude from Chinese Taipei, so good. Once you get
I haven't tried him.
If you get that,
Harry Ford's amazing too.
If you get that pack and you don't pull the rare round, like Kung Kwan, batting 500 for me with the bomb so far.
I went with Byung Ho Park. He's been pretty good for me so far. I've only used him for a couple of event games, but
I'm really excited to use this Murakami card that I just unlocked. I haven't used him yet.
He was my favorite card that I don't have right now.
And then, closer Shohei is fun. It's fun to bring in Shohei to close a game out.
Absolutely it is.
But there are just like, there's so many cards, and I think every card is just going to be amazing. So it's funny, like the way people seem to be looking at everything kind of in two ways. One, like, this is amazing. There's so many cards to use. All these cards are going to be good. And then there's other people that are like, oh, like all of a sudden, like we can captain boost and now whatever, like this card just does this and stuff. Like, do you want to make, what's the, if you're going to boost a live series card super high and make it basically like a high 90 card, like why would I use the high 90 card? But I'm just like, people, there are just so many cards, so many ways to build teams.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually think it's amazing, like basically making every card potentially like a 95 plus is great.
Yeah, like it just makes everybody usable, which causes a lot more variety.
Yeah, like at first when they were first mentioning all this stuff, I don't know if it's just the like, oh, change. I don't like change, but
you always said it was because you were a boomer.
Boomer. I need to make myself okay boomer emote for my Twitch chat. But my mentality on it has completely changed. I actually was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, you know what they should do is just make, like, instead of having and this is on the very far extreme of things, but instead of having like specific overalls and even specific attributes for different players, just have a tier of cards. And then every card at that tier has the exact same stats, so you can use whoever you want. It doesn't really matter. So I was like, all the commons would be basically the same. They're all just like, give them 50 across the board. You know what I mean? Like something that just evens it out for all the cards at that tier. And that's basically kind of what they did. Like
in a way, yeah.
Everybody has different stats, and like you can't, like with defense and stuff, it's got to be, or different attributes. Sorry, I know there's going to be people who are like, they're attributes, not stats. Statributes is what I'm just going to call them from now on. So like I'm just
statributes.
I'm just wrong. I'm just completely right or completely wrong. But yeah, I mean, obviously different players are going to be better at certain things, but
of course, yeah.
Just making any card like be able to be like competitive with I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I wasn't sure about, the sets and seasons, but I think it's going to be, again, I think it's just going to be awesome. And, I think of how it's going to work. You get this 99 Lindor day one or whatever. You're lucky enough to, you grind them out, you get them, and then you're like, oh, I can't use them in whatever once season 3 comes around. But we're going to get another 99 Lindor down the road.
Oh,
plus,
definitely.
If they're giving us 400-ish, you got to think there's going to be close to like 400 diamonds, because we're still going to get like monthly awards. There's still going to be other programs.
I forgot. Right? I forgot about the monthly awards, Tops Now stuff too.
Right, Tops Now once the season starts. Plus with like supercharges and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. This is
going
to be ridiculous.
I counted, and we had in MLB 22, it was like just over 1,000 diamonds, and we have already
crap,
like for the whole year, which was a lot compared to even past years. And now we have we're probably gonna have 400 in season 1.
I honestly wouldn't be shocked.
So if you do even like 5 seasons of cards, which I mean they're gonna do probably I guess like 7 is maybe my guess, but 5 seasons at 400 cards, that's gonna be 2,000. So you're basically doubling the amount of cards in the game, which means like they're gonna be crazy cards everywhere. Tops Now cards, I'm sure, just gonna be juiced. Maybe there's gonna be, I bet like the monthly award too. It's probably gonna be like a captain card. Monthly captain.
Yeah, you'd have to assume that they're going to be
that just like boosts all the other monthly awards, or boosts all the Tops Now cards for that month.
It only makes sense for like the whole theme team build that they're really pushing on us this year for sure.
But it's like, have you tested out? Like, have you done? Because I know you have the Royals collection done. Have you just like even built the team for fun and added the captain just to see how what the boost is? I did that with the Jays, and like, man, it gives guys like, I mean, like Danny Jansen has good hitting or whatever, but all of a sudden he's like 105 power against righties and stuff once you boost him. And same with like Flatty. It makes it like, the part that is interesting is going to be like, oh, if you faced me, let's say I'm Blue Jays, I have Delgado in there with my full Blue Jays squad. Like, you're just going to bring in a lefty against me because it doesn't affect my left versus lefty stats at all.
Oh, absolutely. No, definitely not.
So there are ways to like sort of counteract it, but it's still awesome. And it's like fun. Like, I can't wait to actually like build a live series.
Yeah, dude.
Jays just captain sort of teams. Probably going to start some sort of YouTube series. Look out for that. People of the World captain series. Maybe Nick and I might have a game in the works for a debut episode. But yeah, I mean, this game is just crazy. Like,
yeah, dude, there's so many things that you can do, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Out of all the cards you don't have yet, like, what's the number 1 card you want?
Murakami
over Chipper.
Murakami's the one that I want the most.
What about that Chipper card? That Chipper card looks absolutely
I like
crazy.
The Chipper card. I like it, don't get me wrong, but like for me, I like to try out the new stuff, and I've really loved Murakami when I played with him in BR and Showdown and stuff like that. Yeah. I need to have that guy on my team because he's a staple, because I'm not going to be getting Babe Ruth anytime soon. So Murakami's definitely the next best, and I'm coming up on the boss pack here soon.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I took him too, just because he's somebody who's never been in the game before. And yeah, he's basically just Japanese Babe Ruth. So I took him. I'll probably take Lindor in my next one, and maybe Devin Williams. I don't know who I'm going to take for my last one.
Do we get 3?
You get 3, yeah. And then you can get more in the bonus XP. Like, you could potentially, if you play enough and you get lucky with the diamond round in their little XP game, you could get all of them plus more.
Yeah, that's very true. I always forget about that game at the very end.
Yeah, and the program's so long that you're going to be hitting that XP over and over again, right?
Absolutely.
If you just keep playing this game, especially with like once new events come out and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I've been playing. It's like a couple days in, and I'm at 231,000 XP, and it caps out at 500. So I'm like halfway there already, right?
I'm at 111,000
for the season XP.
For the season 1 XP reward path, yeah. 111,948 XP.
And then
I'm very close to my first charisma pack. So the fact that you got that Bo Bichette as fast as you did,
well, Bo Bichette's not from here. He's from Team Affinity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's so much stuff.
There's so much. It's hard to keep track. I know.
I'm so confused.
I took Lee Smith out of the XP charisma path.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through that later.
Just because I found like so far relief pitching is kind of as usual. There's just always less good relievers than anything else. Actually, starting pitching is kind of weak too, unless you've hit any of those 99s.
I got a bunch of golds right now. I got some decent golds here. I got Fried, I got Musgrove, Hunter Green.
And those guys are in your squad over like the World Baseball Classic guys?
No, I have 3 different teams right now. I have my main team, my WBC team, my Live Series team, and my Royals. I got 4.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's so many like captains. Like, who do I have in startings? Captains like Halladay, Corbin Burns, Alcantara, Manoah, Chris Sale, Cortez, Garrett Cole. all captain starters that are 92 or higher. So many cards.
Yeah.
Just so many cards.
Yeah, this is
Crazy.
ridiculous, honestly. Oh my god.
So what's is there anything about this game so far that you have not been a fan of?
No, honestly, no. Well, you know, other than showdowns, I hate showdowns with my whole life.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can go through the game without playing the showdowns at all.
that's exactly what I've been doing the past couple of years.
I love showdowns, and it's like they go pretty quick. The odd time you're gonna screw it up and have to redo it, which always sucks. But it's just such a quick way to get XP, especially since you can do one showdown and it applies to 2 different divisions, team affinities. But honestly, the only thing I don't like so far about this game is this damn lineup screen. I just absolutely hate it. I can't get over it. I can't get over it.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
I just don't understand why they changed it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh my god.
To have your main like defensive setup, your hitting lineup, your bench, your starting pitching, and then your relief pitching on just like a whole different screen for everything. Like that's just overkill.
Yeah, I get that, but like I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to shoot for something completely different, but like
yeah,
in a sense they kind of missed.
They changed the one thing in the game they didn't need to change.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like just update it so it has the new look, right? And then I also don't like that when you're switching, when you go to choose a new player, you can't like scroll through by page. You have to go all the way over the end. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Like, why did they take that out? Why did they take that ability?
Know,
Plus, you only get to see, because before I think it was like 14 cards you got. Now you only get to see 7 cards. Like, they get to see.
Yeah, like it makes no sense why.
It makes no sense.
They did some of these things, but like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of weird.
Yeah, or even the like changing your team lineups. Like before, you could just like switch with the R1 L1 button. And like it just seems way less.
Yeah, now
efficient.
you have to go into the little top menu.
Go to a little drop down menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's and the fact that it's in events too. I'm like the event lineup screen was fine.
Yeah, and
why did they change that?
We don't get to save our event lineups now either. Like you got to keep building it afterwards.
Backwards. They went backwards in that regard. Everything else in the game, honestly, like I haven't had a problem with anything else. Like I've seen people complaining about like, oh, exit velos are down, and I'm like, I don't know. I think you just have to square up the ball a little bit better. Like you're gonna have. I've had plenty of perfect flyouts. Like whatever. That part honestly doesn't bother me that much, because that's happened every time ever in MLB The Show. That's not gonna not happen. But I think like gameplay for me has been like. Yeah,
the gameplay has been just insane. Like it feels really, really good when you're hitting. It feels good when you're pitching. The defense has actually been pretty solid. The servers aren't too bad other than what happened with us last night, but I'm assuming that's because, you know, I was friends with everybody who played in that co-op game.
The one time I want the servers to hold up and play a game because we matched up with you is the one time that the server just F's us. But yeah, servers
that's always going to be a big highlight for me right there.
Servers have been so good so far, and they haven't had to do any like maintenance yet, which is like usually, especially in early access, it's like every night it's like middle of the night, 4 in the morning, whatever. Like, okay, servers are going to go down.
Yeah,
it hasn't happened once.
They didn't have to do anything yet, which is great.
Yeah, like right from the start, this game, like you logged in right away, and I haven't had any lag with anything really. There's some weird things with co-op. There's weird things with settings. So Jamie noticed this, like, because I don't change like the shift settings at all. I just use the auto shift. It just whatever. I've never bothered.
Yeah, I've never adjusted anything like that either.
Jamie plays without the shift, so when he's looking on his screen, he sees no shift. But he was watching my stream, and my guys were in the shift, so that's why you see like the guys kind of warping here and there sometimes. If you notice in when you play co-op, so that's why it's like if they're like his PlayStation is saying, oh, I use the shift, mine is saying I don't, and somehow it's just sort of like making it work. But so that's why you see weird defense where all of a sudden it looks like a guy is standing here and then he just comes flying across the screen and catches the ball. It's because they're playing defense. It's kind of weird, but
yeah, it's very weird.
Overall, it works. I do wish that you got PXP somehow for playing co-op ranked.
Yeah, if you could get PXP for co-op, man, I understand it would probably be hard to track it, but goddamn try. That'd be so awesome if you get PXP for playing ranked co-op, especially.
Yeah.
Because you get rewards and stuff over there.
Yeah, it must be just like super difficult for them to, I don't know, figure out which user was controlling it and assigning the PXP correctly. I'm also just still curious as to how it figures out who gets what rating at the end of the game, because it was like different every time. We all got different amounts. So it's like, it's not like if you win, you get a set amount, and it depends on the ratings of the guys you're playing and what your ratings are, because I had a higher rating. I was like rated like 100 and they hadn't played yet. So I got less points for my win.
Yeah. Cause I remember you said that you were at like 120 points or something whenever we played.
Yeah. I think I hit, where did we end up? Ended up at 251. So not bad. Such a long grind though to get, to get to real World Series is a long grind. To get to the World Series pack in the program is going to be pretty quick. I'll have that done, fairly soon. I don't really plan on playing too much solo ranked, to be honest, unless I'm doing debut videos. But
yeah, that's fair.
Co-op ranked, it was so much fun last night playing it, and especially
it's a good time. It's a really good time.
So yeah, we're gonna have to link up again for sure. And I gotta get It Takes Two to Tango going soon. Do those games.
Tango.
Yeah. I've just man, this game has just been so much fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually losing my mind still.
Hats off to SDS for so far. I'll say, man, this game is already just way better than 22, and
it's been so
2
electric.
days. It's been 2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna anybody I see complaining about this game, I'm just they just get over it because you're wrong.
Yeah, screw you.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't really complain about perfect lineouts. That's not worth complaining about. The amount of foul balls has definitely seemed less to me. So far, I haven't seen a perfect foul ball yet.
Oh, I haven't seen any either, and thank God.
That's nice. Plus, the bat sounds are also just...
They're cracked.
They're cracked. I was actually thinking of I should just do MLB The Show ASMR stream and just turn all the sound, every game sound, have no music playing, nothing, just literally the game sounds, no commentary. So all you hear is the bat crack, the glove pops, people sliding into bases, just those sounds. And then,
oh my God, that sounds like a great
maybe
idea.
Just turning my mic up and speaking very slowly and methodically, really close into it. But I think it would be really funny, ASMR,
that'd be a great idea,
MLB The
dude.
Show, because I was like, man, this game just sounds so good. So good. Have you listened to the soundtrack at all? The first thing I did was turn it off because I didn't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube.
First I was turning it off too.
Yeah, if I stream on YouTube, I can't have any music playing. So yeah, turned it off. People have been saying it's good. It's cool that they had that Juice WRLD track debut with it.
Yeah,
that's pretty
one.
sweet.
That's very cool.
To have a brand new song released with the game. Because you usually don't see that, not with MLB The Show. You see stuff like that with 2K, 2K soundtrack. They always put a lot of effort and stuff into that. I feel like MLB The Show soundtrack has always been fine, but just another thing that they're focused on this year.
Yeah. I looked at some of the songs and I recognized some of them, and they're actually pretty good. I've listened to the music a little bit on Spotify off my phone. You're doing different things, but I won't have the soundtrack playing on the game.
Let's check out this.
While I'm streaming or anything like that. So I just never would.
I'm probably just too much of a boomer to even know what any of these songs are. I'm like Eric B. and Rakim. I know that song because it came out when I was like, it came out in the boomer. 90s. Oh, Trap Called Quest scenario. Okay. There's some heat in here. Yeah, I don't listen to lots of these artists. Weird, hey?
Oh, yeah.
Still dope, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So what's your next big thing that you're planning on kind of grinding out, or what are you looking forward to or trying to finish right now, and then what's next?
Next thing, I would probably say BR. I'm going to try and dive into that as deep as I can because I want to get live series done as fast as I can without actually having to spend the stubs or flip or anything like that.
So is your plan, like, once you get the BR and event rewards, to just sell them and use it for buy live series guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't know why. There's something about it. Once I earn a card, I just can't bring myself to sell it. I don't know why. Like, it's just really hard. Even though I know that card is going to be cheaper and I'll be able to buy it back for less than I sold it, like, in the future, I just can't do it. And I don't know. It's like my accomplishment of, grinding out whatever, getting that card. I'm like, okay, cool. That card is in mine. It's in my inventory now. So I'll get collections done when I get them done.
I kind of have the same mentality, but like, I don't know. I want that Sammy Sosa.
I want that Jeter card. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but that Jeter card is gonna be so good.
Yeah, Tampa said the same thing in stream yesterday. He's just like, "Oh my god, do you know what card is absolutely amazing?" And he's like, "Oh, Derek Jeter." I'm like, "Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something like this."
Dude, did you
always shit on things before you actually try them?
Have you used any of his cards yet? Like, did you use the free one at all? Swing is so good.
I haven't yet, no.
I was playing. He was like, because right off the rip, he was on my squad for, I forget what I was grinding, probably just Conquest. And man, he started off like 5 for 6 with a bomb, and I was like, what? Like, and like perfect, launched it with his 50 power or whatever it was. I was like, this is insane. Like, imagine this Jeter with maxed out contact and like 100 plus power. And I think you would be able to use the Aaron Judge Yankee captain card to actually boost him. Give him even more power,
I'm still confused as to how the boosts and everything work, but probably, yeah.
Because that Judge says it boosts all Yankees cards, Yankees hitters. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at that card right now. Absolutely disgusting for an 86 overall. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of power on this thing, but he's got a lot of good contact.
Man, he doesn't even need the power, though. Like, he just smacks the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wow. Nobody even has him P5 1 of 1 yet.
I'm hitting 800 with him.
It's kind of crazy. I wonder if there's any other cards here or not P5 1 of 1.
Bobichette. Nobody even has Bobichette. Nobody has Bobichette even to P3 yet.
Wow.
It's like, but there's 38 guys with parallel 2, so somebody today is gonna have him parallel 3. There's just too much to do, and like it's hard to sit there and want to do a parallel 5 grind on a hitter right now. Like, should I just go into play versus CPU and just like do the 2 at bat and quit move in playing 2 at bats and quit in Coors Field, which is like, that was my go-to for P5 grinding last year. Like, I could have Bichette to like parallel 4 right now, but why would I want to do that when I can play so many other things?
Yeah, there's too much other stuff to do.
If I get a message from you that's like, hey, you want to play co-op? Like, I'm definitely going to do that. Then sit here mindlessly quitting out of games to get Bichette. Don't get me wrong. Sure. I would love to have him 1-on-1 P5, but I got him P1.
At this point, no, because there's too much to do.
Yeah, actually, I almost want to have like my number in line of parallel be match the number of that parallel. So like, I was the first to parallel 1 him, I was second to parallel 2 him, then I can be third for parallel 3, fourth for P4, fifth for P5. I think that'd be kind of funny. Instead of cool. Like, if you're not getting the 1-on-1, I'll just be like, I'll just match it. I'll be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he's my only parallel 2 card so far.
I think I have a parallel 1. I think I have a couple parallel 1s.
Yeah, I got a couple 1s, but Yeah, this game, I don't know, man. It's just the best.
It's just so
It's just the
amazing.
best. I can't wait till I have like my first really good diamond pull too. Like you had a decent one yesterday at that Cattell
Patel
Marte.
Marte, baby.
I saw it come up on my screen. I was like, this guy. I've had no luck with those. Although at least I didn't pull a gold out of my chase pack, but I don't know who that
really gonna do me like that right now?
I don't know who that would ever happen to. Whatever.
Really gonna do me like that, Tango?
You pulled Marte on day one, basically, so I have no chill about it. I have the best card I've
No chill about it. Okay, okay, I don't blame you.
the best live series card the best diamond I've pulled so far is Manny Machado, I think.
What's he at 90 overall?
88.
He's not a 90?
No. There's not that many.
Shit, okay.
They really started everybody off low. So one, I think so that I actually think they want people to get Jeter fast, so they didn't want the market to be super crazy. So yeah, like Judge is a 95.
Otani's a 95. I know DeGrom is too.
Yeah, like even like the Astros, their highest time is 87. Yeah, Otani's 95, Trout 92.
DeGrom's only 102,000.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
I know.
That's
like even
crazy.
like these Braves are kind of low. Like Austin Riley is only an 85. You have Scherzer, Verlander, and Edwin Diaz. Who like is Edwin Diaz just going to be a free agent right away? Which will
I think he would be, and I think it's the same thing for Tatis. I think he's a free agent now, isn't he?
I don't think he's even in the live series at all. And then you have
Trout's going for 300K. Otani's going for 165.
Yeah, like Manny Machado is the only diamond on the Padres. That's kind of crazy. A team with Tatis, Darvish, Juan Soto, Xander Bogaerts, Josh Hader.
If I had 46,000 stubs, I'd go pick up Manny Machado right now and finish up the Padres.
I have him.
I mean, it'd be worth doing before Tatis gets back on the team.
He's not even in the game. He's like, if you look at the free agents, like Trevor Story,
that's weird.
Tariq Skubal, they're the only two. They're two 80 golds that are in here. So, yeah, like it's pretty affordable. Like obviously, I mean, it's like I think it was under. It might have gone up a little bit, but I think that I saw online, like Showzone or whatever it was saying, is like 1.6 million.
I saw that on Twitter
live
as
series
well.
collection, which is like pretty cheap for day one.
Yeah, because the years past, it's always been like 2.2 million, 2.3 million, something like that.
So I just got to keep saving. I got 100 and something K right now. Keep saving.
I have 24.
My goal always,
20,
not my goal.
Stubs.
My process always is just save, and I just start with the most expensive one and keep going down, so it just gets cheaper as I go on.
See, I can't do that. I have to buy packs. That's the reason I got Cattell Marte yesterday.
Did you sell them?
No, I kept them
for now.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a video or not tonight.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I can't sell them. I can't buy packs either. I don't buy any packs.
The way that you said that, I was just like,
I'm not going to buy a single pack off the market until I have live series collections done.
That's completely fair. I mean, I kind of like fell into a little bit of a trap last night because everybody was just like packs. Oh, that's like 80K too.
The first week people love packs. It's hard for me to not go buy a 50 bundle right now. Like
it's really, really tough. Dude.
Or like buy a few of those jumbo packs and just like fill out my inventory, but I just can't. I'm not going to do it. This is just the process that I have now, especially that
it's a really hard thing to fight off, man. It really is.
I don't buy extra stubs, but I also feel like they give you enough stubs. Like I was down to like 15K after finishing the Jays, and then I got it back up. Then I bought the Mariners, and now I'm back up to 117K. Like it gets and it's just from playing the game. I haven't done any flipping or anything.
Were the Mariners expensive?
J-Rod I paid 16K for.
Okay. That's not bad.
But it wasn't bad. It was like 20K for the whole 25 maybe for the whole team. So they weren't bad at all. Man. And I gotta get Griffey. Like it's the one Griffey they have out in the game right now, so gotta get him.
Gotta get Griffey.
Gotta do him.
That's a Tango requirement.
Exactly.
Right there.
The best Blue Jays cards I can get, and Ken Griffey Jr. Whatever I got to do to get him. That what was it last year? Face of the franchise? No, the cover boy Griffey. He was in my lineup for the first month or two of the game. Like, got to get Griffey cards, man.
Oh, absolutely, man, for sure. God, this Eric Gagne card looks amazing too. I'm looking at that rank program. He looks great.
Is that who you would take? Who would you take? I'm probably gonna take Gunner.
God. Gunner looks great. Gehrig looks amazing too, but honestly, I'd probably go with Gagne.
You know what?
Just because at this point in the year, you're desperate for relievers and everything.
That's true.
I'd probably go with Gagne. Like he looks really good on this card.
Let's just
119 hits per 9, 125 K per 9, 89 control, 99 velo, 99 break. The mix is amazing.
Yeah, then you put Clayton Kershaw, captain, on the team and juice him up.
Exactly. Yeah, like there's so much you can do with like team builds and oh good lord. I'm gonna get stressed out again here real soon.
Don't get stressed. It's fun. It's fun. It's not stressful.
No, it's a fun stressful because there's like so much to do and you're so overwhelmed. You're like, oh, there's still like you're like whenever I was done with the WBC program, I was like, holy shit, I still have other things to do. Let's go.
Yeah, because you got to think. I wonder what like the next program, like extra program or whatever they call, is going to other programs we're going to get.
Yeah, the other program.
It's like we got that starter one, World Baseball Classic, maybe like a Tops Now one or something. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly like a Tops Now.
Or if I don't know who's getting City Connect jerseys this year. The Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They haven't. MLB hasn't said anything about that. Except that the Braves have been leaked at an MLB store down in Florida when they were doing the WBC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I think the Cardinals said they were doing it. They didn't show their jersey yet, but like in the off season, it came out that the Cardinals were getting one this year.
Oh, okay, that was the other team.
But there should be 8 of them. There's 16 teams in total that hadn't gotten one yet, so there should be 8. So maybe if one of those teams debuts one early in the season, we'll get one of those.
Yeah,
man, there's going to be some, like, I wonder how many opening weekend supercharged cards we're going to get. Some of these.
Oh, I forgot about the supercharges too, Mike. Oh,
99s, 5 days of 99s for supercharges, right? So
I'm literally going to have a heart attack every week, man, just because of all this insane,
I can't wait for like
content stuff.
Some supercharged Bo and Vladdy. Plus, I'll put Captain Delgado on the team. Plus, they'll have inside edge, so they're just going to be basically maxed out cards.
Shit.
I know.
There's so much
to do. It's like, it's honestly ridiculous. At the point, I was like, this game's going to come out, and I'm just going to make tons of videos and stuff, and I just don't even know what to do. I've made one video at least, but it's like, I don't even know what videos
I haven't recorded yet, but I'm going to do the Cattell debut. I'm going to do WBC and stuff like that.
Because they're just do a WBC team with Marte as leading the charge. I like it.
I think that's probably what I'm going to do, like a combo video or something.
Do it. Yeah, I'm probably going to I might do like here are all the Shohei Ohtani diamonds because there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
So like it's, again, like this is just another thing that I think is good. Like having all these cards have all these diamonds, you know, if you're a new player to the game, you can pick it up and you're like, oh, like I want Shohei Ohtani on my team, but like, maybe you pull him in a chase pack. Maybe you play the World Baseball Classic program. You get him there, or like maybe you get, like buy live series off the market, or you know you do the AL West Team Affinity and you get Shohei. Right? There's just so many ways. To get Ohtani, which is like
like it's crazy, man. Like oh my god. Like I'm looking at this conquest map, the USA conquest map. Like looking at all these diamonds, like the Jim Thome 88 All-Star card. Like you see the Dennis Eckersley, like that's gonna be good for a little bit. Alan Trammell, like good lord, man! Like look at all these rewards. What is this? I
know it just makes every card just so good. I'm gonna start grinding that and mini seasons. Those will be my iPad grinds this year.
your iPad.
Well, I can't play online, and then if it's like okay, I just want to like chill in bed. I don't want to record or stream. I just play remote play on the iPad. You play games on Rookie and mini seasons or Conquest, or you know grind out some Road to the Show for XP, sit there smacking dingers, and then all of a sudden you're just getting rewards.
Oh my god!
I wonder. Actually, it would be
just
really
bad grinding,
dude. It would be really funny if I could figure out how much time I spent remote playing MLB the Show 22 versus like sitting at my actual PlayStation playing it, because it's probably like 20% of the time I played the game.
Jesus! Oh my god!
It's just too easy not to.
I might have to see if I have a tablet here too, and I can just remote play from my bed. I might have to do that.
I'm just
honestly.
such a sloth that like, that's what
You're such a sloth.
laying in bed.
What?
That's the sloth grind.
Oh my god!
I still think it plays, as long as you have like good Wi-Fi in your house, it plays better than the Switch does. I don't think I'm not going to play this game on the Switch ever again.
I've played it on Switch.
It's brutal.
At Tampa's place, but
even offline.
other than that, I want to get a Switch desperately, but at the same time, I don't.
Switches,
you know what I mean?
Switches are awesome, but not for MLB The Show.
Yeah, like if I had it for MLB The Show, I would just be using it for grinding in bed or whatever, something like that.
Maybe worth it.
It might be. You never know. I might
the bed grind, or like when you're traveling and you still want to grind.
Yeah, like that would be a huge thing, because I remember when we went down to Pseudo's wedding, Tampa brought his Switch with him and he was playing it in the hotel room and everything like that. We were just taking turns.
That's like the only thing it's good for. But even then, like I generally will just like bring my iPad. Always have that anyways, because like my kids watch Netflix on it and stuff or whatever. So anytime I travel, or like we go on a big trip, we always bring that, and then I just bring the PS5 controller and just hope that wherever we end up has good internet.
Yeah, that's fair.
But man,
that makes a lot of sense.
I'm just a junkie for this game right now. Like it's all I want to do.
I'm looking at the Team Affinity stuff and I'm like, holy what? I'm looking at all these cards and I'm just like, I didn't notice that you were in the game. Okay, this is cool.
Oh, there's so many, like those henchman cards. Like there's probably so many that I've already taken in my inventory and already forget that even exist. Like, like gold Chris Bryant, like all stars.
Yeah, this is why I'm not like
there's a
grinding like crazy. Like I want to like savor and enjoy it.
Rookie Jason Bay. I can't stop. I just can't stop.
I don't even know what I'm going to be doing tonight. God, I have to edit and stuff tonight. God.
It's tough. It's tough to figure out, but it's a good thing. Like there's so much to do.
It is. It is a very good thing.
From what it seems like, they're just going to keep doing more. I do think right now though, like no matter what I'm grinding, if somebody offers to play ranked co-op, like I'm just gonna stop whatever I'm grinding and go do that, because it's just in my opinion, so far of what I've done, like the game's been amazing, but that's been the most fun I've had already, is playing ranked co-op.
I 100% agree.
Like because
I 100% agree, man.
I played with like just a random buddy the other night in duos, and then trios last night with you and with Rays and stuff, and like man, it was just so much fun, especially because I think we went in total, we lost one game. We had one really sweaty game that we won, and then we ran into like not a goon squad. Like it was pretty close until late in the game. They kind of broke it open, but all the other games we kind of played kids that we just smacked around, which was a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
And it's just so good. Rank co-op is the best.
Yeah, like just this game in general, it's left me speechless so many times over the weekend. Like,
did you hear that? You hear that, listeners? Speechless. Nick doesn't even have words, and Nick always has words for everything. He's always very excited, and for Nick to be speechless, that says something.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal, I think.
Oh, but like looking to the future of this game, I mean, I know we probably shouldn't because it hasn't even released to general public yet. But yeah, like what are you looking forward to doing? Like, what's I don't know. I don't even know. Or are you just too overwhelmed still? I'm just looking at all this and I'm like, man, there's just so much.
Dude, I don't even know anymore, dude. Like, What? Oh, there's an 82 Brandon Belt. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, I was just using him
Oh.
in the whatever you call it, the showdown. Actually,
See,
where's my J
a lot of
squad?
these cards I didn't know existed. Dustin May, Jock Peters. Oh my God,
Brandon
this is
Belt.
ridiculous.
So if you live series
Jesus.
Brandon Belt with the maxed out Delgado boost gives him 92-105 against righties.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through
Holy
this
cow.
quick. So because Delgado with the tier 3 boost gives plus 20 contact and power versus right, 15 to the clutch, and then plus 5 contact to lefties. So it gives like George Springer has over 100 power. Varsho has 98. Vladdy has only 99. Vlad's power is only 79 against righties. That is criminal. Danny Jansen has 108. Like Matt Chapman has 95. Like these dudes are just cracked against righties with this boost.
I forgot about the 97 Robinson Cano too. I'm looking at that right now. My God.
There's just too many cards, man. So many.
Like, it's crazy. Holy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm just.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I
Playing.
think it's amazing, but who? It's crazy. Oh
Yeah.
my God,
So I guess just like for everybody out there, like the biggest thing is like, you know what? Do anything in this game. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna start earning rewards. We didn't even talk about storylines, which I haven't touched either yet, and looks.
I haven't done it yet either.
Looks
I'm saving that for stream.
Absolutely insane. Also, like that's another part of the game that I can't wait to do, and like all of it just gives you so many awesome cards and fun things to do. Those storyline card art is sick.
Fully agree.
And then who is it? Who's the guy that Buck O'Neill? That's the captain.
95 right? Buck O'Neill just gives like a tier 3 boost. I think it's like plus 30 to everything.
It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
it's ridiculous.
just play the game. Play whatever you are finding enjoyable. Do it, and once that gets boring, move on to any of the other 5 million things there are to do in this game.
That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Like I'm going to be focusing on events like the next 3 nights, because I want to get those other event like cards or whatever, like Julio, Mookie, Pete Alonso. So that's going to be my main focus for a little bit. But after that, like I'll probably focus mostly on like BR, co-op ranked and stuff like that, and a little bit of the offline grind. Along with like team affinity and everything.
Yeah, there's just so much. I like. Oh. Somebody's ripping packs right now.
I saw packs in my inventory. I had to do it.
I don't have any packs. I got no packs right now. I need that.
What did I get? Pack. Michael A. Harris. Okay.
It's not bad. It's a diamond. Any diamond is good right now at this point. Because even if it's a dupe, like I pulled Garrett Cole twice and then whatever, I was like, that sucks. Yeah. I'd rather pull somebody I don't have, but it was 10K, so I'm like, I'll take 10K stubs.
Yeah, absolutely, at this point. For sure.
And I feel like I've been getting a lot more diamond like unlockables and stuff already. Like I've pulled like 5 or 6 of them, like banners and that kind of stuff. Banners and uniforms and whatnot. So, like, I pulled the Jays diamond uniform already, which I'm like, that's sweet. I'm like, again, it's just stubs. I was also like, I'm very tempted to just like sell all my World Baseball Classic uniforms. Like, they're cool to have, but it's 1,000 stubs each. Like
I thought about doing it too, but I just can't bring myself to do it because they're so dope.
I know, they're awesome. I actually think I might do custom jerseys this year. I made some for the first time in like 2 years. I just got to make a logo and stuff, but one day, really, we'll make the Tang Gang in the game. Tang Gang, and Chicken Wing Stadium, Chicken Wing Stadium.
I need a taco stadium.
The taco stand, you could call it. Welcome to the taco stand with Nick.
I'll see what Sportsman can do. He actually whipped me up a new stadium, 423. So I'm going to be downloading that tonight.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I should find somebody. That's something I actually like wouldn't. No, I like doing things myself. I just got to get some more grinding done before I get into that. But I am going to be live with Wing Wednesday on Twitch this coming Wednesday. You heard it.
go.
You heard it here
Let's
first on Deck
go.
Circle, Wednesday, March 29th.
Be there.
First Wing Wednesday of MLB The Show 23. Nick, what do you got going on this week? What are you going to be doing for the people?
Oh, for the people this week, I'll be going live on Twitch every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day up until Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to take those days off completely, I think. And then I think the following Monday, I'm going to be implementing a brand new stream schedule. Like content schedule, like short form stuff, like 2-3 times a day. We'll have to figure out like a video schedule as well.
Yeah, for sure.
For YouTube and everything like that. And, of course, the podcast. And,
yeah, I know it's hard to I'm like, even right now, I'm like, oh, take an hour and a half off of grinding, but we gotta get the podcast out for the people, especially with the new game out. There's going to be a lot to talk about. We're just going to be, I think our goal is at least once a week, maybe with some other special stuff mixed in here and there, or surprise things. We got some things we've talked about before, but one sort of episode a week, and then everything else will be a bonus. And we're just going to keep giving you all the information that we have about the game, our thoughts and feelings about everything. And so far, first impressions, 10 out of 10. MLB The Show 23, in my opinion.
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10 too, personally.
I can't wait to just keep grinding and unlock more cards. And yeah, for me, my schedule is kind of all over the place. I just do what I can whenever I have the time, but trying to put out a few more like full videos on the YouTube this year, maybe stream a little bit more. My stream's going to be all over the place, whether they're on YouTube or Twitch. I don't even know. Like last night it was Twitch. I did the other 2 or 3 I did this weekend were all on YouTube. So you'll see me. Just put the noties on, and then you'll see some Tango content.
Get those noties on.
Get those naughty.
Get those noties on.
And don't forget to follow the On Tech Circle and subscribe on YouTube and put those noties on. As always, we're available, like I said, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and Amazon. That's the other one that I always forget. But yeah, any closing thoughts, Nick?
Closing thoughts. I love this game. We have a lot of fun over on the Twitch channel. We're going to be doing lots of big things this year. The homie Tango, appreciate you very much with all you do for me and everything, like with the videos and everything. The thumbs.
My pleasure, brother.
Absolute W-mans. This year's going to be a lot of fun. That's the last thing that I got to say. We're going to have a lot of fun here.
This year's going to be a lot of fun. On that note,
yeah.
everybody, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.